Hey guys, Sky here from the Bounty Hunter Hub, and today I'm going to do a remake of the healer comparison video, as I've had some constructive criticism about how annoying the in-game sounds were. So I've done away with the sounds, and I've even changed the video. I've now put the background to some trooper leveling video, and I'm going to throw a few little extra things in here and there. So let's get down to it. Today we are going to have a look at Star Wars The Old Republic's 3 healer classes. First off, we have the Operative or Scoundrel. Their base class is an Imperial Agent or a Smuggler, and their healing talent tree is called Medicine or Sawbones. Closest WoW equivalent is a Holy Paladin, as it has mechanics reminiscent of Holy Power, crossed with a Rogue, with a little bit of Druid thrown in there for a good mix. Their equipment is Medium Armor. Their primary stat that you will be stacking is Cunning. Their unique mechanic will be Tactical Advantage, but more on that later. Operatives and Scoundrels are quite different from healers and WoWs. If you took the healing abilities of a Paladin, gave them to a Rogue, but left some medium range attacks in there for good measure, you would have an Operative. 2 of the talent trees emphasize stealth-based melee DPS, while the 3rd talent tree is Medicine and Sawbones. It focuses on healing. The Operative's main resource is energy, just like a Rogue in WoW. This is basically identical to the Bounty Hunter's heat and Trooper's ammo, so both sets of classes are restrained by a limited resource pool. Energy regenerates on a tiered system. The less energy you have, the less regen you will have. So when you have no energy, your regen will be 2 energy per second, whereas if you have over 2/3 of your bar, you will have 5 energy per second regenning at the time. So the best strategy is to maintain high energy levels so that you maintain a high regen level. When I maintained maximum regen, I was able to keep the group alive without ever going out of mana, or in this case, energy. Now down to Tactical Advantage. Tactical Advantage works similar to Holy Power. Certain abilities, direct heals, hot ticks, and some attacks give you a point of Tactical Advantage. Unlike Holy Power, abilities that consume Tactical Advantage only consume 1 point. So you can save it up and use it one by one. Most abilities that consume Tactical Advantage do not use energy, so it's important to rotate Tactical Advantage generating and Tactical Advantage consuming abilities so that your regen stays high. Now down to your spells. Your first spell will be Kolto Injection. It is 2.5 second cast, 2 seconds after talents. It is a heal, it costs 25 energy, and can generate Tactical Advantage with talents. Kolto Probe, it's an instant hot, it is stackable, costs 15 energy, and can generate Tactical Advantage with talents. Recuperative Nanotech, it's an instant AoE hot, costs 30 energy, has a cooldown, think Wild Growth for a Druid. And Diagnostic Scan. It is a 3-second channeled ability, costs 0 energy, and this will be your filler move, topping everyone up as it's free. And Tactical Advantage requiring heals are Kolto Infusion, a 1.5 second cast heal, costs 20 energy and consumes 1 Tactical Advantage. And Surgical Probe, it's an instant heal, costs nothing and consumes Tactical Advantage. Your other healing abilities are Resurrection Probe, which is a combat res, Toxin Scan, which instantly removes debuffs, can be talented to provide a direct heal as well, and Stim Boost, which regenerates energy in an emergency. So to round up, Operatives and Scoundrels can be a lot of fun if you like a dynamic healing rotation. Operatives are strong single target healers, but as they only have an AoE hot and not a direct AoE, they will need to keep an eye on their groups and single target heal if need be. Operatives who can conserve and manage their energy to heal will basically never go out of mana, and will be extremely fun to play. Now on to our next healer, the Mercenary or Commando. Their base class is the Bounty Hunter or Trooper, but everyone knows if you got skill, roll a Bounty Hunter. Healing talents, trees are called the Bodyguard and Combat Medic. The closest WoW equivalent, well, the closest you're going to get is a Shaman, as they have an Earth Shield type spell. Their equipment is Heavy Armor, and the primary stat you will be stacking as a Bounty Hunter or Trooper will be Aim. Their unique mechanic is Combat Support. Mercenaries and Commandos are, despite the Heavy Armor, they basically play like a traditional caster. They have 2 ranged DPS trees and 1 healing tree. Now their resource. Mercenaries use heat while Commandos use ammo. Ammo depletes when used and heat builds up and needs to be depleted. They function identically to energy. The Bounty Hunter and Trooper's unique healing mechanic is Combat Support. It is a stackable buff that increases your healing. It is generated by healing others with your free, no heat, ammo heal. and with your cast spells that are talented. Once the stack reaches 30, you can consume your stack of combat support to vent heat or restore ammo, and give your abilities a temporary bonus effect for 10 seconds. Any abilities you use in those 10 seconds can get the bonus. The Bounty Hunter and Trooper's main healing spells are Rapid Shots. It's an instant cast, 0 heat, and generates 3 combat support. This will be your bread and butter heal, as it costs nothing, and generates your combat support. Rapid Scan, it is a 2.5 second cast, 2 second after talents. It costs 25 heat and generates 6 combat support with talents. Healing Scan is a 1.5 second cast, costs 16 heat and has a cooldown. Kolto Missile is an instant AoE direct heal, it costs 16 heat and has a cooldown. And Emergency Scan, it's an instant heal, costs 0 energy and has a large cooldown. Combat support bonuses are: it removes the cooldown from Healing Scan, or gives a small damage reducing shield to Kolto Missile. Think Blood Shield for everyone it heals. Their other healing abilities are Power Surge. It removes cast time from one ability, i.e. Nature's Swiftness. Cure, instant cast, removes debuffs. Can be talented to provide a direct heal as well. Kolto Shell, it's a shield that has 10 charges and heals the target when taking damage, i.e. Earth Shield. And Vent Heat, it vents heat in an emergency, same as gaining ammo for troopers. The Bounty Hunter and Trooper will be the hardest working healers out there, as they do not get any direct heal over time spell, so they will be relying on direct heals all the time to top players up. But they do have a pretty decent AoE heal. Bounty Hunters and Troopers will also have to manage their resources as well, as they are a little more prone to going out of mana compared to the Operative and Smuggler. But with that being said, if you want to play one badass class that needs skill, roll a Bounty Hunter. Enough said. And on to our final healing class, Sith, Sorcerer or Jedi Sage. Base classes are the Sith Inquisitor or Jedi Consular. Healing talent trees are Corruption or Seer, and the closest WoW equivalent is a Discipline Priest for the bubbles, a Resto Druid as there is numerous heal hot combos, and a Resto Shaman as they have a similar mechanic to Riptide. Their equipment is light armor, and the primary stat you will be stacking is Willpower. Their unique mechanic is called Force Bending. If you're looking for a very traditional mage experience, Sorcerer and Sage are your best bet. 2 trees are dedicated to spellcasting damage and the third is focused on healing. Resources for the Sorceress and Sages, use the Force of course, and it's a resource. It feels a lot like mana, but it is limited. It cannot stack Force via gear. It's always capped at either 500 or 600 depending on your talents. You can, however, improve your regen with gear. The other healers do not have this option, which is making Sorcerers and Sages unique. A well-geared Sorcerer could theoretically heal forever without ever needing to use his regen abilities. The unique mechanic for the Sorcerer or Sage is Resurgent. It's a heal with a hot, like Riptide, that alters the mechanics of your next heal, like Riptide. Resurgence is on a short cooldown again, like Riptide, so you can easily weave it into your rotation. The bonus effect caused by Resurgent, called Force Weaving, only affects your next heal. Now to the spells. Your regular heals are Dark Heal, 1.5 second cast, it costs 50 force. Dark Infusion, it is a 3 second cast or 2.5 second after talent, it costs 55 force. Innovate, it's an instant heal plus hot, costs 40 force and has a cooldown. Resurgent, it's an instant heal and a hot, it costs 30 force and has a cooldown, and is talented to give a bonus to your next heal. And Revivification, it's a 2 second cast AoE direct heal plus hot for people remaining in the area. It costs 100 force and has a cooldown. Force Weaving from Resurgent. The bonuses are: reduces the force cost of your Dark Heal by 100%. It reduces the force cost of Revivification by 60%, and increases the crit chance of Innovate by 25%, which in turn, when it crits, regenerates force. And it also lowers the cast time of Dark Infusion by 2 seconds. Note that they do not have a free heal, as everything costs force unless used with Force Weaving. Now, their other healing abilities are Reanimation, which is a combat res, Purge, which is an instantly removes debuffs and can be talented to provide a small direct heal as well, Static Barrier, Absorption Shield, i.e. Power World Shield from WoW, Extraction, lowers the target's threat and pulls them to you, i.e. Life Grip, and Consumption, instantly regenerates force at the cost of life, think Life Tap, also lowers force regen rate momentarily. So you can see sorcerers and sages have a lot of tools to play with. They also have the biggest library of heals. And with the force mechanic, they are the most versatile in their playstyle. Sorcerers have no problems with chain pulls, but long boss fights can really put a strain on their force. In comparison, a well-managed operative can go forever during a long boss fight. Well, that sums up the healing comparisons from the Bounty Hunter Hub, and I hope they have helped you with deciding which healer you want to roll out. And don't forget to watch our other videos and to keep an eye out for upcoming vids. Thanks guys, and have a good one.